Hello, my friend, and welcome to the Magnetic Soul. You have found this channel for a reason today, and I'm here to take you on a journey, if you will let me do so. My name is Joshua, and I ask you today for your permission to allow these words to resonate deep within your soul and to help you along your journey, my friend. Today, I would also like to thank you for being here. As a supporting and loving viewer, I deeply cherish the love and support you give me, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. For it's because of you that I do what I do. And taking the time and making the time to reverse engineer and dissect things that can be affecting us on the deepest levels that we might not even know of. Today's journey begins with a simple phrase, and it's actually two different philosophies that have become our psychologies over time. And the question is, if all of the greatest things in life are free, then why is it when we give someone something for free, there's a high percent chance that they will not see the inherent value in it? Instead, they will disregard it as important. Why is that? Well, let's take a look at another quote that I came across recently, and when I heard it, it was like, whoa. It stopped me cold in my tracks, and it really made me think about these two things. Because there is two different philosophies there. And if you think about it, they are polar opposites. And they could be actually running in the background, affecting everything in all of our relationships. So let's dive into this a little deeper now, shall we? I think we shall. The quote is, people are created to be loved. Things are created to be used. But the chaos that is ensuing nowadays is a result of the things being loved and the people being used. Take a second, let that resonate, let that simmer, and let that pot boil over. Because I can promise you there's most likely a chance in your life that there was a time that you felt used. I think all of us have, and if you're one of those lucky individuals that's never been used in your life for anything, then I would really like to know what kind of rock you crawled up under from, because, yeah, I think it's just a human experience. Part of it, anyways. But let's get into this a little deeper. When you take a look at the first philosophy of life, all of the greatest things and the best things in life are free. Well, let's break this down as to what they are and identify it. It's the love in your heart. It's the compassion, your understanding, your empathy, your composure, your character, your charisma. It is your strength, your weakness. It is your determination, your focus, your drive, your inspiration, your motivation. All of the things in life that are free and that are the absolute greatest come from the heart, come from us. And if you think about it, if we had to actually pay God for being able to feel all of these feelings, how many of us would be pretty broke? I think a lot of us would, because we'd be walking around looking for soul coins to replenish the feelings that we want. We wouldn't have the luxury of being able to feel everything that we do. So we do have to thank God for that one too. But then when you take a look at the second paradigm and the second philosophy, if you give someone something for free, there's a high percent chance that they will not see the inherent value in it, and they will disregard it as important. Let's break this down into an example that I've heard numerous times and times again on my journey through my personal growth. I've been in the webinars, I've been in the seminars, I've been in the live streams where I've been sitting there watching the chats, and people are going crazy on the price tags that these people are offering their services for. And they're, well, you should give us the information for free. Only to be reminded by the people that are out there doing the best that they can to put stuff together for you to help you along your journey. They have that where if they give it to you for free, you're not even going to look at it. Because how many times do we get free products in our life and we don't even pay attention to their real usage until we find them in a closet 7 years later and like, oh, hey, what's this? And we try it out. And, oh my God, this is the greatest thing since sliced butter. Because we didn't think of it being important at the time. Or how many times have we received a gift from someone that came from the heart, but we kind of just put it on a shelf or we put it away and we never actually use it? Think about it. It was given to you freely from their heart, but how much value did you actually see in it? Probably not much. Or it could be the opposite, where you cherish it and you love it with all your heart because it came from the heart. Now, let's take a look at these two in our relationships, especially our intimate ones, where if money is nothing but an arbitrary means of exchange for the amount of value you add, but the most best things in life are free. You can't put a price tag on them. They're priceless, right? Well, where does the value exchange happen? Let's use this as an example. And this is where I've encountered this numerous times in my relationships with people. When you're let's say you're in the dating scene and you're getting to know somebody, and they start asking you to do something that you don't want to do, you don't feel comfortable with it, and you give a boundary response because you have strong boundaries, or you think you do, only to have them say these words that follow: if you really love me, you will do ... Anyone and everyone that has ever heard words like that, phrases like that, statements like that, questions like that, should know that that's a trap. But this happens more time than not. And it doesn't just happen in our intimate relationships, it happens in our relationships in general. I'll do this for you if you do this for me, it would be the philosophy, the horse trade. But this is also where, in that moment, there's two choices that can be made. One, you stand your ground until the person starts badgering you or giving you some sort of sob story to make you feel guilty and shameful for not helping them out. Hence, you overstep your own boundaries and compromise yourself by giving them what they want instead. And that moment of that compromise, now you've had an energy shift dynamic in that relationship where that person is no longer going to value you for the person that you are because you didn't value yourself and you overstepped your boundaries. So now, any and every time that they want something from you, all they have to do is say something of a similar nature and phrase, and they've got you wrapped around their pinky finger until you wake up and realize that you're being used. I've had that happen numerous times. And normally it's with money and it's with materialistic possessions. So if it doesn't resonate with you on those words and you can use them in a loving, friendly manner with your partner, then please do so. I mean, the more humor and love and laughter that you can bring to a relationship, the better. But the second point of where this can go is actually very simple as well. Is it can really make the person question their entire value. Because in that moment, it can make them say, hey, wait a minute. Here I am giving you the best things in life for free, which is the love and affection with my time, understanding, and compassion with empathy for you. And you're saying that in that moment, it's not good enough, and that I have to give you a monetary or a materialistic possession in order to validate my love for you as being true, in hopes for reciprocation of your love. So, in essence, to break this down in as few words as possible, I have to pay you for your love. Wow. How do you think that can make a person feel in that moment? Tear them down and make them sit there and be like, wow, you don't see me. You don't see the value I bring as priceless. You don't see or understand me as a person. So what am I to you? Nothing but a means to an end. And this is where a lot of relationships are at right now. And I've had my fair share of them. So I'm speaking from experience on this, my friends. If all of the greatest things in life are free, then why is it when we give the greatest things that are free in life to the ones that we care about, they don't see the value in it? What is wrong with this paradigm? What is wrong with this thought? What is wrong with this process? Take the time, dissect it yourself if you want. Like I said in the beginning, these are my thoughts, interpretations, and the way I see things. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But much love and many blessings along your journey, and I wish you luck and prosperity along the way, my friends. Until the next time.